Thanks, Andy. 5:32. Good morning, everyone. Crews are keeping an eye on hotspots this morning after a massive fire spreads to 4 homes in the northwest Calgary community of Hidden Valley. 911 getting multiple calls about this fire during the supper hour last night. It started right around 5 o'clock. When firefighters arrived, the flames had already jumped to neighboring homes. Thankfully, 6 children and 2 adults are okay. They were able to get out of their home, which is next to where the fire started. That home, by the way, is destroyed. 2 homes on either side suffering a lot of damage. A 4th home has damage to the exterior of the building. The resident of that 4th home says she was on her way out when she heard an explosion.
I'm very shaky, very taken back. I don't know if it's quite actually hit me yet. I've never been through anything like this in my life. It's probably one of the most terrifying experiences that has happened.
Neighbors are already trying to help people forced from their houses here. Donations including clothes for boys and girls between the ages of 8 and 16. You can drop those off. They're being accepted at a drop-off location set up by Calgary real estate agent Robin Moser. Those donations can be dropped off at 132 Hidden Ranch Hill Northwest. In the city of Toronto, fire crews will resume searching the rubble after a deadly explosion. This is in a residential neighborhood. A 57-year-old man is dead, found in debris. 1 home flattened. 16 others are damaged. Crews discovering a severed gas line in the area here, but they do not know if the explosion caused the gas leak or if it was the gas leak in the line that caused the blast in the first place. A former Calgary pastor is facing sex charges this morning in connection with alleged assaults that happened 21 years ago. 52-year-old Wagdi Iskander is accused of sexual assault and sexual interference with a child under 14. At the time of the alleged offenses, Iskander was a pastor with the Arabic Baptist Church, which used the space at the Cambrian Heights Baptist Church. That's in northwest Calgary. The charges were laid after the alleged victim contacted police to report a series of sexual assaults he says happened when he was 11 years of age. The victim alleges the abuse happened during counseling sessions with his pastor. His family originally reported the allegations in 1996, but the family decided not to pursue the matter because of the child's young age. The victim came forward again as an adult in 2012.
We're looking at about approximately 50 to 60 incidents of sexual touching, masturbations, molesting over, the course of when the victim was 11 to almost 13 years, so almost 2-year time period.
There is no statute of limitations for serious offenses like this one. Still no charges in connection with Calgary's 8th murder of the year. The victim is 44-year-old Rodney Conway. He was found dead in a parking lot in the area of 99th Avenue and McLeod Trail South. Following leads, police went to the Travelodge Hotel along Sunridge Boulevard, where a 13-hour standoff resulted in the arrest of a man along with 2 other people. All 3 have now been released by police with no charges laid. The hotel manager says the man taken into custody had been staying at the hotel since Friday. Investigators believe the murder is not random.
We believe there was a confrontation in a parking lot to the east of where the victim was found. After the confrontation, he made his way through the parking lot to the corner of the building where he collapsed and was found deceased.
Calgary police are now speaking to a 20-year-old woman, a friend of the victim. They believe she may know exactly what happened. It's budget day in Canada. Federal Finance Minister Joe Oliver is showing off his new running shoes ahead of tabling the financial blueprint for our country. Still ahead, what the shoes mean and what 2 economists are saying about what we can expect in the election year budget from the Stephen Harper government. And we are exactly 2 weeks away from Election Day in Alberta. In about 20 minutes, where the main party leaders are today and why one Alberta group is pushing for strategic voting. It's now 5:36. This is game day for the Calgary Flames. Game 4 of the best-of-7 series against the Vancouver Canucks. It starts tonight. Puck drop just after 8 o'clock in the Scotiabank Saddledome. The Flames leading the series 2-1. The playoffs are when ticket scammers are actively searching out vulnerable fans, so you have to be careful right now. Officials with Calgary's Better Business Bureau are urging hockey fans to be extremely cautious when buying playoff tickets online. Scammers are very active right now, especially on the internet. The Better Business Bureau says there are some definite red flags you can watch out for.
One red flag to watch out for is if you are looking online to buy these playoff tickets, if the seller is only wanting to do a wire money transfer and no other form of payment, that is a red flag, as that is what scammers tend to use as their form of payment.
And as always, if a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is.